Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. At least I think it's still morning. Anyway, I'm going to get back to working on this thing. I had some other things I needed to work on. And here's a little project I came up with. Now, I know this looks pretty crude and stupid. And most people say, what in the world are you going to use that for? Well, here's the idea. See this right here? I'm going to put my telephone in that so I can record. And the idea behind having this lag screw in the back is so I can adjust the height. So what I can do, I can put my phone in here, and then if I need to, I can adjust it up and down this way, or I could take it out and put something under the front of it if I needed to point up. But anyway, I just made this little deal to try to help so I could videotape, because I'm going to put the engine on this thing hopefully today. I've had some electrical problems. I had to get those straightened out. I had problems up here just trying to put this on this here throttle cable from my Craftsman onto this one. I had to drill new holes. I wound up drilling new holes. It didn't work because it would hit the gas tank. Here's the gas tank. It would hit the gas tank on the back side down there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but let me get my flashlight. Maybe that would help. But that thing, it was really, really close. And it was actually, when I first put it in, it was touching, then it was really close. And then I came up with a way to keep it from touching. Now, I don't know if you can see it very well down there. Darn it. Okay, maybe that helped a little bit. But you can see it's very close. Now, I checked it, and it's about 50 thousandths clearance there. So I'm hoping that's going to be enough, that it won't rub a hole in the gas tank. But anyway, what I wound up doing, if you can see this, oops, let me see here. There you go. If you can see the washers there, what I did, I put long bolts in it to hold the throttle mount, the mount for the throttle cable. I put those washers under there to help bring down the front of it, and it seems like that helped a little bit, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be enough. I could be wrong, but I'll keep an eye on it. Anyway, I drilled about 5 holes in this, and that was disastrous. And then I had to enlarge these holes, because if I didn't, the screws, the bolts rather, were holding the plastic piece up. That wasn't good. Another thing I had to do is right back here, I had to cut a slot so this could come all the way down to idle. And I think that's about it on that. But I had a whole bunch of electrical problems. It had a fuse link in there. I had to replace the fuse in that, because it wasn't because it was blowed, but it was so corroded it couldn't make contact. So I had to clean up the receptacle, put a new fuse in it, and hopefully today I'm going to get the engine on. But I wanted to make my little phone holder so I could record what I'm doing here. And as you can tell, my workbench is a mess, and as soon as I get this thing finished and get this old John Deere out of here, which I'm just waiting on the customer on this one to get me some tires so I can put on it. Anyway, once I get rid of that and get rid of this, I want to clean everything up. I've had some other projects, some unexpected projects I had to deal with, and that got me away from this, which I had to spend another couple of days on another project. But anyway, hopefully I'm going to be able to get this one done. I'm going to go ahead and load this up and then start putting the engine on, and hopefully I'll be able to record loading up the engine. But anyway, I'll show you. I put this big washer on here. I wasn't going to use that until I put that on, and I had to take this thing apart and put it back together about 8 times. And this nut on for the choke cable, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there it is. But that's for the choke. But anyway, it was digging into the plastic, so I put that big washer on there to protect the plastic. And I have to put the I have to put the steering column, which is right over there, back inside this thing. Let me see. See, I took this out, cleaned it, painted it. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's got a splined end here, and it's the piece that goes on that for the steering linkage. It's held on with a snap ring. So when I put this together, put that back in, I'm going to put it on its side because it's so much easier to work on the bottom side of it with it on its side than it does with it sitting up like it is now. Anyway, it's kind of slow going, but that's what I'm working on. But I'll show you when I'm going to start videotaping when I put the engine on. I'm not going to worry with that because that's really pretty simple, but I might. I don't know. Just whatever I feel like, and if my thingy works. This thing here, if it works like I'm hoping it will. Okay, thank you. Bye.